Hello to all my friends out there, and welcome to the Rhoda Stone Show. And this show is Ruthie, why the hell are you so cheap? That's what one of my friends asked me one time. And I said to her, I think it's hereditary because I don't really know. One of my aunts was known to be very, very thrifty. I wouldn't call her cheap. And the other thing I can think of off the top of my head is I have an aversion to being broke, and I have an aversion to doing without. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you a few examples, just a few this week, of the cheap things I did. And so I said if I could like get somebody and put them in my house and show them what I do, pretty soon they would improve, right? Okay, I bought my son's dog this dog food for $5, and I bought him this dog food for $5. And this dog food, I wanted to buy this because I told my son, what about getting him salmon and tuna dog food? You know, he could try it. It was $5, so you know, dog food can be expensive, but maybe I bought this dog food to stockpile for my son's spoiled dog. You know, you can feed them table scraps if they start running out of food. Okay, so then I want to show you this box that I created. Yikes. Okay, now in this box is the dumpster diving stuff. I don't want the dumpster diving stuff all over my house. I'll put it in the trunk. So I have some kind of remote. And I'll just throw this stuff in my trunk. I got this handheld game. Here is the food. I'll probably I'll donate this. What I'll probably do is I'll probably donate it somewhere. And in here is some, I don't know. This is the stuff, you know, that I got today. This is the dumpster stuff. I have a few things in my trunk that is dumpster stuff, not the food. I will keep the everything that's not edible in my trunk. So what I did was I put all the dumpster diving stuff in a box. You know, you can do it as long as you're careful. You know, bad stuff is not going to happen. But you do want to be careful. Okay, so that was some pretty cheap stuff I did. Most likely, the non-edible stuff, I will sell at the swap meet. Okay, and then this was some pretty cheap stuff I did. I did some dented can and markdown shopping. This was 25 cents. This was 50 cents. 50 cents. And then, you know, I have some dented cans. So this was some pretty cheap stuff I did this week. But the main thing I wanted to mention here is this, and I am going to come back. I'm going to pretend like I had my food bank food, and what am I going to do? I have some fruit. Okay, in the dumpster diving, I got at least one can of fruit. No, I got 2 cans of fruit, and I have some vegetables. So one of the things you might run out of would be fruit, vegetables, and bread. I bought 2 of these crackers. So I was really cheap, and this is why can you see why somebody might not run out of food as opposed to somebody might run out of food? And then I wanted to mention this. This book was most likely being sold for $180. It was in paper. So I said, wow, you know what? Why would anyone buy or donate $200 for this book? Well, it's really nice. No disciple is superior to the teacher. Well, yeah, because, you know, the teacher was Jesus. But when fully trained, every disciple will be like the teacher. So this is really, really nice. And I bought this for 10 cents. And so today at some point, I will list this for $10. And then I will go into my my dumpster stuff, and what I decided to do is just list this for $10 and just list this for $10. So that would be $30. And what I used to do when I so this would be $30. What I used to do is I would go to the swap meet, and then on the way home, I would swing by the dollar store and I would buy $30 worth of food. Last week when I had my eBay money, you guys saw I bought $50 worth of food. So now at the beginning of the month coming up, okay, it's not the end of the month. A lot of people don't get their money till the 3rd. So I would have $30 if this sold, and it probably will. I would have $30 to spend on food or to spend on nothing. I'd just have $30. So I bought this for 10 cents and I had these 2 items free. So, okay, I want to encourage you guys. Say to yourself, okay, I don't have very much money, but I could go to the pantries or the food banks and I could get myself some food. This coming month, it might take me a couple months to get the hang of it, but I could sort of keep my eye out at the dumpsters, the ones I could get into. You know, I'd be willing to change a tiny bit. I could be really cheap in places I know that sell dented cans. I could be willing to, you know, get, if the dents are not too extreme, I could be willing to buy some dented cans. If you tend to run out of food, this might be handy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying make life miserable. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying consider consider some of these things, and you know, apply these things. And if you had some friend who was out of food, give them this, you know, and try to talk them into being reasonable. You know what I have seen, and I'm not trying to be rude saying this. People I have tried to help they have no food the last week of the month until the 3rd. Okay, this month, the long month, that is a long time. And then, you know, the next, remember the woman, the food, the fruit, she was out of fruit, she was out of bread, and she was out of vegetables every month. So if you know somebody who is kind of habitually running out of food, watching this stuff might piss them off, but maybe in the back of their minds, you know, some month they might say to themselves, you know what, I am just going to put a pair of sunglasses on and I am going to go to the food pantry I'm going to start looking at the dented cans. I'm going to see if I can stockpile a little dog food. You know, good dog food is like $28, $29 a bag. I'm going to stockpile, you know, so I don't have to, you know, worry about dog food. And I'm going to consider the swap meet, you know, or eBay or Amazon or Poshmark. Especially if you have kids' clothes. You know, if you sell, somebody was telling me they sold books for $3.99. You know, so if you sell 4 books, well, 5 books, that'd be $20. You sold 6 books. This one I will sell for $10, but at $3.99, 6 books. So, okay, you guys, God bless you all.